is the Prime Minister of this country. He's sitting over there in Kirribilli House. Let's send him a message right now. The Prime Minister of this country can end this discrimination. He can end vaccine passports next week in Parliament if he wanted to, but he doesn't. And we are going to call him out. Now, 2 days ago, I spoke to one of the greatest medical minds in the world, Dr. Peter McCullough. And Dr. McCullough, expert medical advice to me was that these vaccines are not sufficiently effective, they are not sufficiently safe, and they should be stopped tomorrow. And that's what the Prime Minister should do. But I'll tell you what, if he doesn't, we're going to blast them out at the next election. Because we cannot trust the Liberal Party, we cannot trust the Labor Party, and I'll tell you what, at the United Australia Party, we've got the firepower of 85,000 people strong that we're going to blast them all out and vote them all out. That's right. So get ready. It's now our jobs. This is our fight. It is our responsibility. Talk to your friends, talk to your neighbours, talk to your relatives. We're going to vote them all out. We're going to restore our freedoms. We're going to restore our democracy. And when we're successful at the next election, the very first order of business will be to abolish vaccine passports in this country forever.
As usual, great speech, Dave. Thank you. Okay, up next, this guy stood with us all those years ago, the founder of IMOP. Put your hands together for Michael O'Neill.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I'm a father of 8. I'm a grandfather of 23 at last count. And I'm not very happy. And in 2015, when they put the idea out there that they would have no jab, no pay, it woke me up. I thought, if they do this to the children, they will eventually come after us, because they negated the constitutional safeguards that had been put in our constitution to protect us against the very thing that's happening today. I remember when we marched from Town Hall to Hyde Park here, and people hissed at us, yelled at us and threw things at us in the street. They said we were nutters and weirdos. But I can tell you, when they do away with our constitutional protections, anything can happen. But I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that you're all here, because this is a fight for our life. It's a fight for our children. There's been many very eloquent and good speeches being given here today, and I'm very, very thankful for them all, because we're setting before you people a way out of this rubbish, and you are rising to the challenge. It's our fight. We have sown the wind, we're reaping the whirlwind. We put our trust in the nanny state, and it crept up on us. We gave away our rights incrementally over the years for safety. And safety was the mantra. It became the new god of Australia. And now it's come back to bite us on the rear end. We do not want a safe society. My son, who fought in Afghanistan, he didn't fight he gave up his safety so that people could have freedom. We have given up our freedom so we can have a perception of safety. We've been sold a pup. We've been sold a lemon. We need to take it back. When I was young, my parents warned me about drug dealers in the street who were using peer pressure to try and sell me drugs. Today is our government that are using peer pressure to try and sell us drugs. It was a problem back then, it's a problem now. At the Informed Medical Options Party, we see the problem, we saw the problem, and we're here to fight the problem. We're on your side. We love Australia, we love their Constitution, we love freedom, and we will give our hearts, our lives, and our souls. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
All right, guys, you'll see some pretty young girls walking around with these buckets, okay? These are contributions to pay for this setup, so if you can, drop a coin in. You can't? I totally understand. I know exactly what's going on. But your support, this couldn't have been done without you all. So thank you. Right, now, let's get back to business. On today, right now, I've been actually told that officially every single one of you is an honorary SAS soldier. So, with that said, you are about to be addressed by the future Commander-in-Chief, Lieutenant Colonel Ricardo Bose! Come in.
All right, settle down. Settle down, everyone. Good afternoon, Sydney. Now let's get ready to rumble. But before we do, bow your heads. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In 1776, a group of North American colonists penned the following words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that we're endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. These are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And governments are formed with the consent of the people to deliver those. And when those governments become destructive to the ends of the people, then the people have the right to alter or abolish that government. We, 250-something years later, are in a bad place because we handed over our authority, our sovereignty, our lives, our money, and our children to bad governments. That is now at an end. But we have to step up. We must lead ourselves because the leadership of every organ of state is utterly corrupted. And that opens up a job for every one of you, every one of us. We must lead ourselves. We must lead our families. We must lead our unions, our businesses, our communities, our towns, our cities, our states, and finally, we must lead the country. To do this, each and every one of you must step forward first. That's what leaders do. They go first. Now, the first one through the door gets a blood nose. That's standard. And every digger knows that. That every one of us must now step forward. From today, no more masks. No QR codes. And no more vaccines. Now, those opening lines of the Declaration of Independence are beautiful, but they mean nothing without the last lines. And I'll leave you with this. We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. That is how we win. Thank you very much.
Okay, there's a lot of energy, and I think it's time to just sort of calm down. Woo. Okay? So up next, I've got a guy, top bloke. He's going to teach you some method and bring in some positive energy and let out the negative energy.